This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Matthew 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Shalom, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. In the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Bahashem, and name Hamashiach Habashai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Balash Wakadash Lutan. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of this recent airstrike that took place from the Houthi rebels, which is over there in Yemen. Because, we've been seeing rising tensions been heating up between the Houthi rebels, which is a pro-Iranian group, which is fully controlled by them over there in Yemen, going against the Israel Defense Force. And then, as we've been seeing what's been taking place over there in the Red Sea, the Houthi rebels going against the Israel Defense Force. As we've been seeing airstrikes, the Houthi rebels, previously and as recently been targeting Tel Aviv, central Israel, South Israel, and been targeting near Tel Aviv as well too. As you've been seeing, escalation is only going to been heating up between the Israel Defense Force and the Houthi rebels, which is a pro-Iranian group. So I'm going to read that again. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, which goes into ethnos. So you have one nation rise up against another nation, and that's the Israel Defense Force going against the Houthi rebels, especially over there in the Gulf of Eden and the Arabian Sea, and over there in the Red Sea as well too. As we've been seeing escalations heating up between both sides, especially over there in Western Asia. We're definitely going to be seeing more increasing signs of that, especially all those pro-Iranian groups going against the Israel Defense Force. So we're definitely going to be seeing more escalation heating up from it. This is the prophet Joel, chapter 3 and verse 3. Joel chapter 3, verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Right, the Gentiles, which is the armies of nations, which is escalations are definitely heating up over there in Western Asia. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Right, let them come up over there in Western Asia. As we see, the nations are being increasing over there in Western Asia. So that's why you're going to have wars and people at war, wars and rumors of wars, nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. It says, Joel chapter 3, verse 10, beat your plowshares and the swords and the plenty hooks at the spears and let the weak stand strong. Because you're still going to have the pro-Iranian groups, let the weak stand strong, rising up against the adversaries. And you're still going to have the pro-Iranian groups going against the Israel Defense Force. And this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 15. It says, for the sword of destruction draweth nigh, right? Because the modern sword is a weapon. It said, for the sword of destruction draweth nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another with swords in hands, right? The Houthi rebels would say pro-Iranian group going against the Israel Defense Force. So one people should stand up and fight against another with swords in hands, and that's what we're seeing. 2nd Ezra 15, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or their princes, and of course the action stand in power. And this is Salakia. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars, people world. Right, so that's what we're seeing, uproars, people world. It's the book of Luke 21 and verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars upon the earth. The disgressive nations will replace the Caesar's one. Right, as we're seeing, disgressive nations will replace the Caesar's one. Because you're seeing the increase in wars and rumors of wars, nation against nations and kingdom against kingdom. So we're going to be seeing more signs of that. And this is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe passed, behold, the third will come quickly. Right, so the second woe passed, behold, the third will come quickly. So this is a quick little video clip from the Associated Press. I believe it was rocket sirens was hearing over there in Israel as Yemen once again used a airstrike heading towards Israel. even though most likely the Israel Defense Force intercepted that missile. So we definitely gonna be seeing rising tensions heating up between the Houthi rebels, which is a pro-Iranian group, going against the Israel Defense Force, as I've been seeing multiple times. Because they are continue, because the Houthi rebels, they are in solidarity with the Palestinians, because you've been seeing heavy raids over there in the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, the Palestinian territory. So until until the Israel Defense Force stop using heavy aggression against those Palestinians, the resistance of Palestinians over there in the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, the Palestinian territory, throughout the whole region, you know, the Houthi rebels is still going to be in solidarity with the Palestinians. So, I just want to add a side note to that. So I'm going to play this little couple of second video clip right there, then I'm going to close it out.